Yo, SmokaCola here, and today I'm going to review Gotham City Imposters for the PC. The performance of this game is something I appreciated. From the get-go, it uses games for Windows Live, and most people have a strong disliking for the system, but me personally, I like it. It allows me to stay in touch with those I used to game with on a console, and it allows me to track achievements for my game. Then again, I am an achievement whore. If games with this have not performed well for you in the past, this may be something you want to take into consideration before buying. It has never crippled the performance of my game, so I've never understood the hatred for it. It has even ran smooth on games I play on my laptop. If you're wondering what kind of laptop I have, it can be found in the description below. As for the actual performance of this game, there isn't much to say other than it's run very smooth since I started playing it. I did have one issue with recording the gameplay, but once I moved the game to my solid state drive and directed DxTory to use a different directory for saving my videos, it fixed the constant lag issue. This is also something you should look further into if you enjoy recording gameplay for commentaries or montages. I found this game to have an interesting sense of gameplay. Most have called it just a Call of Duty ripoff and leave it at that. I personally feel like it's a mixture of Call of Duty and Team Fortress 2, to me anyways. I can accept most people won't agree with that, but it honestly felt like it had elements of both games involved in it. The way the characters moved, acted, and the special abilities gave it the Team Fortress feel, whereas the crosshair alignment and reaction of the recoil from the weapons felt like it was straight from a Call of Duty. I'm not bashing the game by any means, that's just what it felt like to me. Luckily there isn't killstreaks or insanely retarded perks to make this a Call of Duty ripoff. It just has a similar feel, and I think that's what's driven people away from it. I've played quite a few matches and I'd have to say it's very enjoyable. Having the ability to grapple hook around the map is pretty convenient, especially when you want to get the drop on someone. Along with the game mechanics, there is something familiar you'll see in the Call of Duty series as well. When you first enter the match, you'll be able to select a loadout or a class. This selection will allow you to play a certain role. Or you can even create your own class and customize the weapons as you see fit with the currency you earn by playing the game. Or if you really want to, you can spend real world money on the items. Considering upgrades are within the game already and anyone can obtain them, it's nothing I'll go against. I usually hate the microtransaction system in games mainly because they allow people with way too much money to spend to purchase overpriced items, and it makes the game completely unbalanced for those who want to enjoy the game for the price it was advertised. Usually when it gets to a certain point, you have to buy weapons or items just to keep up with the higher levels. Luckily in Gotham City Imposters, this isn't the case. You simply have the choice to buy an item with real cash if you want it sooner than other players. This doesn't mean you're overpowered or getting any additional stats, you'll just get it sooner than the other players. You have 3 game modes that allow you to compete with other players around the world: Team Deathmatch, Fumigation, and Psych Warfare. Team Deathmatch is pretty self-explanatory, and Fumigation is a capture the points type game mode. Psych Warfare is like a capture the flag game mode with a twist. Not only do you have to capture the battery, you also have to make sure you defend it after placing it in your brainwashing machine. You can remove the battery and it will respawn, but during the time the battery is in the brainwashing machine, the opposing team will not be able to use their gadgets. The other modes are there for practice. The first is Initiation and the other is a challenge mode. Both will help you learn how to play the game more efficiently, so you're not jumping in balls first without a clue in the world with what to do to help your teammates.
Spray paint the sign out front so no one could read it, sir.
So, how'd it go?
Not good.
There isn't much to the story of the game here. It's more like Team Fortress 2. All the gameplay will be mostly online besides the initiation and challenges. The whole goal of the game is to take out the opposite team and beat them in every way possible. You play as Joker and Batman lookalikes, so as far as this goes, it's just your normal online shooter without a campaign. Overall, I think the game is a great addition to the FPS genre. It doesn't bring any real new mechanics to the table, unless you count the grappling hook and flying down on your enemies, but the style of it definitely raises attention. Seeing grown men and women dress up like Batman and Joker and then proceed to shoot the hell out of each other gets me all warm and fuzzy inside. And honestly, when I first started playing it, I did feel like it was going to be just another Call of Duty clone. However, there is something about the game that makes it more enjoyable for me personally. There are a few flaws with the game though, so it's not all great. For instance, the matchmaking system still needs quite a few tweaks, which the developers promised there will be a lot of support for this game in the following month. So hopefully we don't have another Treyarch on our hands, and the game actually gets the support it needs. For the most part, this is definitely one to at least take a look at and try. For $15 you can't really go wrong. As for the extra DLC, it's completely your choice to purchase it or not. Having it will not improve your gameplay. As for the score on this, I believe the game deserves no less than a 3 out of 5. It's definitely not a horrible game by any means, and the price is very appreciated. The downside to the game are slow loading times for the matchmaking, DLC being available when the content is already in the game you paid for, and not really bringing anything new to the FPS genre other than a grappling hook. And if you played any of the Counter-Strike mods, you wouldn't even consider that something new. I have to hand it to him though, $15 is an excellent price for the game considering I would have easily paid $20 for it. I hope everyone enjoyed the review and found it informative. If you have any questions about it, please feel free to leave me a comment below. I will make sure to check back on this video. If you want a faster response, please feel free to send a message to my new YouTube channel, and I will make sure I can answer you as soon as possible. Don't forget to like and favorite the video, and that's it for the review, you guys. Take it easy. Now this is something I normally do, but I like to give back to the people who support me. I want to hold a small contest for you to have a chance to win the game I just reviewed. The rules are pretty simple. I want you to subscribe to my new channel and post a video response to this video explaining why you want a copy of Gotham City Imposters. It has to be a 60-second clip, and I would honestly prefer you use the machinima style, and you can use any game that you wish to complete the task. You can even involve a friend and they will get a free copy as well. Subscribing to my new channel won't get you any benefits, but it's required to enter in the contest. And don't be greedy, guys. Send this video to all the people you know for their chance to win as well.